How to create new habits in 3 easy steps. Forming new habits can change your life. After all, we are simply summations of the things we do repeatedly. Forming those habits is the hard part, however, which is why it's useful to know some simple steps you can take to ensure that you keep doing the things you want to do. Reminders and notes. There are many different apps and devices that can greatly help you with note-taking and organization. Great examples include Todoist and Google Assistant. Here you can write down notes and reminders that will help you to do everything from taking pills to taking the trash out. This might sound like a small thing, but in fact it can completely change your life for the better as you become more organized and more on top of your daily tasks. By ensuring you get reminded, you can avoid forgetting to follow through with your habit. This makes a huge difference, particularly at the start, when you're still trying to ensure that new behavior becomes ingrained. If you don't want to rely on technology or written notes, then try using physical prompts. To remind yourself to floss, for example, you could leave the floss in the sink. That way you'll see it whenever you go to wash your hands. Tiny habits. Another thing to consider is that a small habit is far easier to stick to than a large habit. That is why the concept of the tiny habit is so popular. This means, for example, that you will aim to only floss one tooth. That might sound ridiculous, but the idea is that the simple act of flossing becomes normal this way, such that you can gradually increase the amount. From a neuroscience point of view, it actually makes a lot of sense. Other examples might include washing just 2 plates or doing 20 press-ups. 66 days. Now you're being reminded to engage in what is ostensibly a very short and easy task on a daily basis. Over time, this behavior should become more and more automatic. How long do you need to keep it up? The old myth is that it takes 30 days to form a new habit. But in fact, more recent research suggests that it is closer to 66 days for most people. Either way, if you can keep up this new habit for a set amount of time, it will give you something to aim for. And 66 days is as good a target as any.